This is SquidLord here, and today this is going to be a horror power hour, basically, of Call of Cthulhu. Now, I do know a little bit of the Cthulhu mythos and Lovecraftian stuff, but not too much. But I want this to be a full, real take on this all. So let's just enter into madness. Oops. So let's just adjust it to like that. Alright. Let's just go new game. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills when he is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Pierce investigates agency Boston. Chapter 1. Now, honestly, I've heard that this game is very highly rated, and I have some pretty high expectations going into this for scares and psychological scares. But other than that, I'm going to be completely empty-minded about everything here. Let's enter into madness. If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who is in his consciousness. Oh well. H.P. Lovecraft's quote, apparently. Didn't get to finish it. Alright, man. A shark! Not a baby shark. Do 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 do, baby shark. Do do. You know. Nice snippet save. Can I go back down there? That kind of... Did I just swim? Yeah. I swam out of there. What the fuck? Well, can I like pick this up, use this dude's spine as like a bone sword, you know something? Goodness gracious, these poor sharks. Kids, don't do this to your sharks. Sharks are very beautiful creatures. The sea's only salty because they're scared. What did I expect? I don't trust that spot over there. But let's crouch. Here. Encounter darkness. Jumps. Oh, bolt cutters. Nice. You know, just shedding light on the subject, you know, no big deal. Yee.
Pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Hey, Sid Ghost. Sorry, I wasn't talking to you. Just kind of freaking out here a little bit. Alright. Is there like a specific way I'm supposed to go with this? Yeah, apparently there is. Goodness gracious.
What a putrid offering.
You have an orca in here? My goodness gracious. 2 orcas? Probably a third running around in here. Yeah. Nasty.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I don't like it when it says I have to run. 9 times out of 10 there's a reason.
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Yeah, just lay off the drugs, man.
Whiskey.
I would too. My private detective agency, contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other: adultery, settling scores, disappearances, and they're not actually disappearances. The old office account is less comfortable than a real bed. I should probably get rid of these bottles, but this place is mine for the moment. Alright. Etiquette represents your ability to influence those, taunt, counter speech, manipulation. Okay. Spot hidden. Okay. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior, improving the skill, increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior. Okay. Investigation, of course. Strength. Improving your strength. Force doors and mechanical, or using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Oh god. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences, improving that skill increases your chances of discerning their uses and origin of occult artifacts, and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Okay. Sanity. Mental trauma. Well, my sanity's stable somehow. Edward Pierce is a veteran from the First World War, where for positions of the body, continuously building up the ward off and conduct. Okay. The case, well, Lost Battalion. Metal Fighter, I engraved my memories. That's sad. Reminds me a lot of Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist, not Blue Metal. Goodness gracious.
I wonder why I still take these things.
That doesn't look like a pill bottle at all. Doctor prescribed cinnamon Well, I got sleeping pills on.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I used to be an avid reader.
Okay.
Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
Let's not drink whiskey.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Let's see. Knowledge. Sleeping pills prescribed. Okay. Gonna move this over real quick. Alright.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Looks like this guy's pretty smart. Not done.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce? Private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Each point allows you to increase. Okay, so I have 8 points available. Let's improve that one by that's not really. That's not, just to jog that that etiquette up. And get that up.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Jesus.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
All right. Possibly.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Alright.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information. I used to be an avid reader.
Right here. Oh, that gave me quite a bit of medicine increase. Charles Hawkins, Sarah Hawkins, and Sarah Hawkins. Alright, that's nothing new.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater island has been inhabited since the 14th century, in which bridge many memories left by lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of these moving evidences of such native beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still coordinates the walls of long abandoned caves. It was the sea. Was it a sea or a dream? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, will remember this serious lamentations story of their small land off the coast of Massachusetts. Alright.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
This is gonna help. Good thing I didn't drink that. That probably messed me up. I think that's everything I need, right? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. Off to the port we go. I kind of wish there was like a way to deny that case and then just to see what all happens. Kind of like Far Cry 4. Just, oh hey, you know, if you sit here for a little bit, you know, was it Far Cry 4 or Far Cry 3, where you could have literally just sat there for like 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes, and get like an ending where the big bad guy actually goes and helps you out. Like, that would have been funny. These load screens take a little while. Ready to get the Cthulhu on, that's all I want. Give me my Lord and Savior Cthulhu. Which apparently my roommate thinks will allow demons to possess me. I can constantly hit buttons to keep going. Darn. Gotta admit, Other than the fact that the lips didn't sync up for that first few bits and videos of the
We're almost
to the
there.
other, that's fine. Call of Cthulhu.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
Coming to unload. Would they happen to be seamen on
Welcome
the
to
poop deck?
Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
Actually, that too.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Alright. Let's consult the diary. I have one character point available for anything. I could make that, make my medicine too. I actually need to work on this a little bit. Okay. Yeah, let's just add that. Update this. So that my skills are updated. Places. Seeing that the remote I have a feeling this game's gonna get really heavy in investigation, and I'm really just gonna like completely like forget how easy it is. Okay, I consulted my diary. For a 2018 game, the graphics aren't really all that great, but I'm not gonna disagree.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster? The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
That's
can't
no way to
understand. You're
treat
not
an omen.
sailors. Oh, yeah? It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
What?
Something real bad.
I got
Don't put that beast back
I
in the
got
water,
a-
you shysters!
a
You're
thing
crazy!
got an
Cops,
achievement for
they
failing
can't
a
understand.
skill
Damn
test.
stupid
Oh
idiots.
my god.
Forget it.
I
Nobody
feel
wants
so
to-
bad. So it's gonna be this unforgiving.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Oh. This is
You
gonna
can't
make
understand.
for
You're not
series.
sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Oh lordy. I could try hitting up the bar real quick. The stranded whale.
Hey,
Huh?
be careful.
Why'd be such a dick? Yeah.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Wait. You see, I'm not a troublemaker. I am the trouble itself. Oh!
Yet you served this man, and you can't say he's been on his best behavior.
He's a regular. It was you who provoked him by turning up with your mainland manner.
You mistake my manner. I ask nothing more than to become a regular as well. Which will be difficult if you refuse to serve me.
I hope you're less talkative when you're drunk.
Try me.
We'll see.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah? Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
I have a feeling if I drink,
That'll be all for now.
it's gonna like make it some less sane. So hopefully me not taking any drinks will make everything better.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this." And the doctor
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Alright.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Basically, they caught a big ass whale.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had the wing of the girly boys, I would icy grounds for night. Well, there is
They're really weird.
What you looking at, stranger?
Nothing at all. You can certainly put them away.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
What gives you the right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
God damn it. Fuck you. Alright, that's fine. I wonder. Is there a way I can save this? No. Should I get hammered? No, I need to do research first. I need to...
You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your chum wanted to stir
There's nothing
us
for
up.
you here either. Beat it.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard. You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly. You hear that? You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he call us just now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a poxed limpet. You think we don't...
Yeah. He's throwing some shade.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Goodness, I feel bad. Explore everywhere else. Medicine, Volume 2. Whoa. Hey, excuse me? I just heard some slight, hominins and stuff.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
I mean, if you want a leg souvenir, who's gonna stop you from keeping a leg souvenir?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Under control, you cannot afford to go for us. Okay.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Oh, this one.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. This deck? Yeah, I'm not too much into investigation right now in order to figure out the mystery of it.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although, these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
Huh.
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth, and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Yeah, I agree.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
God, he's got a gravelly voice like nobody's business.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Alright, man. Really nice. So, that chickadee's most likely cat.
And the doctor, what did he say?
So maybe I can talk to her now.
I told you to beat it.
Fine, then. Just be a jerk.
She won't stop asking.
Get out of here.
Not that
Be
again.
gone. Gone.
She will get us into trouble.
I smell the sea salt on you. Get out of here.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead. And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now please, leave us to our work.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
Yeah.
It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
I mean, they tried with the animation there. Well, let's explore the rest of the docks for the rest of this episode. Nope.
Damnation. I broke it.
God damn it. So... what in the world are you?
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Okay. That's almost max. I need investigation. Like, Emperor's chances of understanding past events by analyzing the crime scene or an object and picking locks. Yeah, because picking locks would be really nice. Let's see. If I add that, that gets really close. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So, what I'll mainly end up doing is, yeah, let's just go here and save that. Well, alright guys, that'll be it for this video. If you like this video, you can follow me on Mixer, or go to my YouTube channel at SquidLordXD, and like and subscribe over there. Or if you like my content and you want to see some more content that's kind of like that, you can go and to our group channel that I have with some friends and subscribe over there at the Couch Potatoes. And as always, guys, keep up the shenanigans. I'll see you guys in the next video.